Hey YouTube, how's it going? Chaos Emperor Dragons here, bringing you some test hands of the Rokket Dragon Link deck that I've built. So yeah, just to show you that I've not prepared this anyway, just sort of show you the shuffle. If you're interested in see what cards are in here, I have uploaded the video already of the deck profile, so go and check it out. And of course, if you're enjoying these videos, please subscribe and let me know in the comment sections if there's something else you want to see. Cool, so let's just cut that as well. Alright, so I'm just going to bring you a couple of test hands just to kind of show you how this deck could work and just kind of different situational plays you can do. So let's see what we have. Cool. Alright, so it's not bad. We've got a Glut Bowl, we've got a White Rose, so that's already like a full combo fit Ib, so that's quite good. So if we keep our hand just here. So what you do is you normal summon Glow Bulb, then you can special summon White Rose Dragon because there's a plot tuner on the field. Then these two go off into our Ib. There she is, cool. Yeah, and because we synchro summoned Ib, we get to add a World Legacy card to our hand. So we've already got the Guard Dragon, so we're gonna add the World Legacy Succession, which is quite good because it allows us to combo off even more. Yep. And then we'll use Glut Bulb's effects. So if this card's in the graveyard, we can send one top card from the graveyard to the top of our deck to the graveyard, special summon it. So we'll send, so Rokket, so that's fine. Then these two will go off. We'll link them into our Sign Frame Lander. There we are, cool. And then Ib's effect, because it's just been sent to the graveyard, add a World Legacy Guard Dragon. We're going to special summon him out. There he is. Okay. So then we'll send him off to bring out our LP. Now this should be like pretty standard for like most of you, so it's fine. We haven't used our World Legacy Guard Dragon yet, so we'll use that to bring him out again. And then we'll link him off into our Pisty. Cool, so now because we've got the zones pointing together, we can use LP's effect. And we'll bring out our Red Eyes Darkness Metal Dragon. Go, Red Eyes Metal Darkness Dragon, so special summon from your hand or graveyard. We'll just bring out our World Legacy. So now we've got 4 cards on the field, or over 4 cards. So we're going to send these 4 to the graveyard. And we'll bring out our first Sayuja. Yep. Because we use 4 cards, so let's use that effect first. So let's see the 4 cards I get. 1, 2, 3, 4. Cool. So we don't need our Shell Rocket. Don't need our Synchron. And we'll send the Bigfoot as well to the bottom of the graveyard, bottom of our deck, sorry. Cool, so I use this effect so we can special summon from our hand. We'll just bring out the Wyver Buster. Cool, so now we'll use Pisty's effect and we'll bring our Red Eyes Darkness Metal Dragon back. Use his effect, bring back our World Legacy Guard Dragon. And then we'll link these 2 off into our Aggro Pain. Obviously really broken card because that uses effect straight away to bring out our Hot Dragon Archfiend Abyss. Cool. So from here, normally someone would bring out like the Heavenly Seals and go from there. So what I'm actually going to do is link these 2 off into our Romulus. Romulus's effect. We'll add the Dragon Ravine to our hand. Cool. Got our Dragon Ravine. Cool. So there we've got that. So from here, you can kind of go different ways. So what I'm actually going to do, just to get some more monsters on the field, is activate our World Legacy Succession. bring back our Red Eyes Darkness Metal Dragon, which will allow us to bring another dragon type back. So we'll just bring our White Rose Dragon. And like even from this point, like you can see you've got a lot of monsters that you can work with. So what it is, we need to set up our Heavenly Spheres. So we'll link these two, oh, just link off any two. So we'll just link these two off. Oh no, okay, right. Got it, so it's in the extra zone. So we'll just link these two off to bring our Heavenly Spheres, because it has to be in an extra monster zone. And then what we can do is we can link these three off. And the reason I kept the Red Eyes at the end was because then I can bring out my Blackluster Soldier, which now has a protection effect because I used a level 7. So now at this time I've got a bounce, negate, self-protection and a banish when I attack an opponent's monster. So you could still go even further, so we'll sort of have a quick go at that. So let's just say we don't want our Call of the Grave for some random reason. So we'll discard a card to activate Dragon Rune's effect and to send one dragon monster from our deck to the graveyard. So what we're actually going to do is we're going to send Absolrato Dragon to the graveyard, because then his effect activates and we can add a card to our hand. There you go, so our Rokket Tracer. And then from here, so for your next turn at least, you can bring out Rokket Tracer, uses effect, destroy the Dragon Ravine, special summon out another Rocket, and then you can synchro that into the Barrow Savage and then link the Star User to it, so then it's got 4 counters. But we've already used our normal summon this time, so can't use that again. And we could bring out our Chaos Dragon Liverneer. We've got a mixture of dark and light, so it just depends what we want to do. So we could do the 3 darks and just get rid of an opponent's card from their hand. We could do the light, so we can get, do we have 3 lights? I think we do. Let's have a quick look. So we've got 1, 2, and oh no, we've only got the 2 lights, so we can't get the extra special summon. Just have a double check. Yeah, only got the 2 lights, so we've only got the 3 dark, which will basically banish from the opponent's card, and then you can have another beat stick on the field. Cool, so that's that for the first combo. Look. And let's see what we've got this time. Cool. Got an Absolrato, I've got Rokket Synchron, and we got 11 Air. Okay, so not as great, but we can still do a couple of things. So what we can do is we can normal summon our Rokket Synchron and then special summon out our Absolrato. And then from there, we could so you could synchro summon into Barrow Savage, but then you've got no link monsters in your graveyard to use. So then maybe the other thing we could do is with our Danger Bigfoot, let's say they do pick it, so we get out and we get to draw a card. So let's just see where this takes us. Get a Call by Grave, if we can set that. But then at least then we could then link all 3 off into our BLS. And then at least we've got 1 boss monster on the field. And now we've actually got 3 dark dragons in our graveyard. So that we can remove these or banish them, and at least remove an opponent's card from their hand. So not the greatest starting hand, but I was still able to pull out a BLS and a Chaos Dragon Liverneer and have a Call by the Grave set. You can go. Okay. Got our Danger Bigfoot out and we got our Quick Launch. Okay, so it's not too bad. Okay, not too bad. So what we're going to do is we use our quick launch. Actually, no. What we're going to do is we're going to activate, we're going to summon out our Rokket Tracer, and then we're going to activate our quick launch and chain it to Rokket Tracer's effect. So this is a good combination. So you can chain Rokket Tracer's effect to destroy this card, but it doesn't negate it, just destroys. So that gets destroyed, and we get Rokket Tracer's effect, which allows us to special summon out a rocket. So we'll just bring out a silver rocket, and then we get quick launch's effect, which allows us to special summon a rocket monster as well for my deck as well. So let's do shell rocket. Cool. So just the combination of that, you get like 2 extra monsters on the field. And then what we can do is we can set our call bar to the grave, and then we can activate our 1/1, send our Bigfoot to the graveyard. Now it wasn't discarded, so we don't get his effect, but we just want to bring, actually that's the wrong place. So what I'm going to do is activate Danger's effect. Let's say he gets picked, so then I can special summon him from my hand. I don't know, let's say it was him. So let's say our opponent discards our 1/1. So we get to special summon our Danger Bigfoot, and we get to draw a card. We'll keep that in our hand. So now we've got 4 monsters on the field, and we could do a different combination of plays. So if we want our, so if we're going to bring out, say, Boral Savage, so it has a couple of negates, we could link these 2 off into a lambda, because it's just a generic link 2. Actually, no, that won't work either. So what we could do instead is just link all 4 off. Into our Borrowed Guard, because it can't be destroyed with card effects. And I'll kind of at least give us a good starting point for the turn 1. Imagine it's turn 2, we'll draw. I'll get a Wyverburn, so we could summon out, get some more rocket, more monsters on the field to be able to combo play from there. Cool. Okay. All right, interesting. So with this, okay. So what we could do is we could activate our Dragon Shrine and send a Dragon type from the deck to the graveyard. It would have been good if we had Galaxy Serpent in there, so we could have another one. But what we could do actually is send my other Absolute Dragon to the graveyard. Oh, if I can find him. Now I've got 2 in there. There we go. So we can send our other Absolute to the dragon. His effect will activate to add a rocket monster from our deck to our hand. So we can add the Synchron. There you go. So that's gone. And then we could normal summon out our rocket, which will then special summon 1 from the graveyard. Now I can use the other Absolute effect because I haven't used it to special summon him from my hand because there's a rocket on the field. So that gives us 3 monsters on the field. Now because I got the Super Poly in my hand, what I actually do is set this card and wait for my opponent's turn. And I would set my call by the grave as well. So then on my opponent's turn, I'd activate the Super Poly. If they have a Dark Dragon, I'd use that. But if not, I'd use my 2 and bring out my Borrowed Furious. And then I can use his quick effect, target my own card and one of my opponent's card if it's useful in their chain, and get rid of both. And that way I've still got a boss monster on the field. And I've stopped one of my opponent's plays in their turn. Cool, so that's it for the test hands. Let me know down in the comment section what you liked, and let me know if there's any suggestions. Thank you very much, see you next time.